Hi guys, it's Nige at Lock and Key Dependent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well today. Today I want to just bring you to my property tour, and we're down in a small cul-de-sac just off Eden Grove in the well-renowned and highly thought of village of Whitley. And as you can see, just in there behind me is a modern, nearly completed, because there's some bits to be finished off inside, 3-bedroom detached property. They were built as a pair. The other one is sold. That sold a couple of months ago. This one's near to completion, which is why we're going to market it today and show you around the property with some finishing off to be done. You can see there's a lovely drive there. There's a garden in behind. There's 3 bedrooms upstairs with the ensuite and bathroom, and then downstairs there's a little utility room, and then it opens up into this fantastic sort of kitchen dining family room. There's another study or office, useful office off there, cloakroom downstairs, and like I said, there is some parking with this property, and it's near to completion. So this is going to come on the market today. There's going to be some bits that we show you. With all my tours, you know, I'm going to spin the camera around, and we're just going to talk about the amenities of Whitley, because it's a beautiful village in between Corsham and Melksham. We'll talk about the amenities, and then we're going to go head on into this property in Eden Grove. And just remember, guys, there is no chain as well. So what we should do, we'll have a little explore. We'll explore up and down this drive, and then we'll head on in to explore and take a look at this property in Eden Grove. And here we are. This is the property that's just tucked in behind these 2 pairs of semis, which actually the owner of this owns now. The father died, the family died, and they made these into an infill. And you can just see the front of it. That's the drive, and you go into this property, and there's one more in there behind. Eden Grove, there's a mixture of properties. They're quite mature properties. It's just off is a small cul-de-sac in Whitley. And as you know, with Whitley, you can carry on further up, and that will link you with a bus route as well to Corsham, or over there as you go down the Corsham Road, that takes you into our bustling market town of Melksham. Bath is not far away as well. Whitley's got a nice pub, it's got a shop, so it has got the amenities, and of course golf course as well, amongst other things with Whitley. But it's highly favoured. These don't come up on the market often because it's an infill, you know, there is no chain. And when we take you inside, I just wanted to remind you, there are some bits to finish off with this one, but it is a decent 3-bedroom detached that's going to be on the market today. This is your drive as you go in, so let's walk through the drive and we'll explore this property that's just there on the left. Here we go. As we walk down, let's take a view down here. So of course, as you drive in, you're going to come across this drive that's been newly laid, and then you can see this fencing, and then it starts to turn, and now you get to see the pair of 2-bedroom detached property. This one, like I mentioned, has been sold. This one's available now because, like I said, the work has nearly finished inside. There's some bits to be done. You can see these attractive features, little grass area there. I mean, you could even look at that as a parking area in the future if one wanted to, but you don't need to because there's extra parking. I'll show you that there. There's access to the side. And look at those attractive stone elevations, nice pitch, little velluxes up there. And as I just bring you around, we will go into the garden in a minute, but of course the car comes in there and you've got parking. You could make parking there, but let's say you've got parking for 1 or 2 cars quite comfortably there on the side, and there's a side access to the rear garden. So what we're going to do is go through this side door, because I've got this one open. It'll take us into the utility and we'll explore from there. And as promised, here we go. Let's take a walk in. You can see there's an outside tap just here. This is the parking that we mentioned with vehicle, rear garden. Let's open the door, and then we'll take a look inside this one at Eden Grove. As I turn the camera around, you know, with all my tours, I just like to spin it aroase. This is the double glazed doors we come into. This is a little utility area, double glazed window, some storage cupboards in there, and then there's a work base there. You could put some white goods under there if one wanted to. As I turn around, obviously double glazed door, there's some finishing off with some electrics. The flooring hasn't been done, and here now you can see what it opens up into, and it's a magnificent room. This it's a beautiful kitchen's going to be to the side, sink, base units, ovens incorporated into the units there. There's obviously a central island with the hob or the cooker, and then that opens up again. These lovely bifolding doors bringing in that natural light. Another window over there as well. And as I just turn the camera around, I just want to give you the the other aspects of the room, which is why we do these property tours, because we do get a lot of compliments. This hasn't been quite finished, so it's good that you guys know what's left to be done. They're going to put some more carpet upstairs through the landing areas and upstairs in the bedrooms, but they're going to leave this down here. This is going to be subject to negotiation, I believe, because somebody might want some different flooring, so it's all about the negotiation of any buyer potentially interested in this property. As I turn the camera around, you can see there's another entrance door. That will be the main door that you come into, I'd imagine, although you could come into that door as well. There'll be rooms off there. There's a dining room there. There's a little loo in there, and then the stairs turn. But I just want to focus on this a minute, because there's also other things to look at. Obviously, you've got your ceiling spotlights. The boiler will be over there, and obviously this will all be filled in, and the skirtings will be done as well. But the other interesting thing is then what to do with this area, as is an open plan area. One could cordon it off. I think the builder could do that at an extra cost if somebody wanted to. Don't quote me on that, but I'm led to believe. And in fact, you could even knock through the dining room, which is in there, and make this even bigger, so you could come across in a different way. So there are some options with this property. It's not just as you see it. You could offer a bit more potential if one wanted, but that will be then down to you and the developer to discuss. But what a magnificent aspect this is, just looking at those bifolding doors over to the green, which is the rear garden. You can see a lovely little patio there. There's the garden. And in behind, they're low-rise bungalows, so you're not really overlooked. So we'll explore that in a bit more detail later. But let's just have another look around here. So this would be the family area. This is your kitchen area. You could section it off. I don't think you need to, but somebody might want to. Obviously, the electrics still need to be done. They're nearly finished. We were holding off until really the last minute until we can show people a bit more, because I think it was only fair to get most of this finished off. But most of this now in this property has been finished off. There's some extra bits to be done, but they'll be done in due course. Just walking back over here. They're magnificent doors. I just love the fact it just overlooks that green, your garden, another window to the side elevation, and of course you're going to have all the base units anyway. Open this up, and of course that's where your boiler's going to be. It's always nice to show you. So as we come across one more time, obviously you can see built in, and it's just a great room for space. Anybody looking for that contemporary style living, this is your bag. This is what you're going to get, and with no chain, it's going to be highly sought after. Now, as we go through into the inner hall, we're going to see stairs. They turn, they go upstairs. There's another little window there, doors, and this opens up then into the cloakroom. Obviously there's a loo down there. There really is. There's a window there, nice little windowsill there, bit of tiling. You can see some bits there, and of course that's where the sink's going to be. Light up there as well. So like I said, there's an extractor fan. There's some bits to be finished off. Nice front door, and again that pane bringing in natural light. And as you stand from this angle, there you can see where you've come into that magnificent kitchen family room. Come back out into this cloakroom, and in here, this is the room that we mentioned is the dining room of the office. Now, I think it's perfect for an office. I think it's perfect for a snug room. I think it's perfect for anything you want to do, even if you wanted it as another dining room or a family room. The other option, as I said, maybe, it's only a maybe, somebody might want to open that up. And of course, if I just show you again one more time, if you did open it up, you could then have this kitchen here, and then it would come through somewhere around there. You could close that off, and that could be another room. It's just an option. You could have doors here and opening that up, and that could be another room. So there is some options with this property. I just thought I'd point them out to you. But again, it's with the developer. It's just how my mind works when I see these things, and I hope you don't mind. So look, guys, that's the ground floor in a nutshell. You've got this marvellous open space. You've got the dining room or study, whatever you want to call it, cloakroom utility, and this amazing kitchen family room. Let's have a look upstairs. Let's take a look at those 3 bedrooms, ensuite and bathroom. And as promised, we'll walk around, back out through, and then we're going to go up through these turning stairs. Now, the developers told me, the builder, that he will carpet these stairs. It splits off, so you get bedroom, there's a bathroom in front. So let's go up through the stairs, and then you can see there's another 2 rooms in here. So those are the 2 bedrooms. Love the light, love the space as you come up. Look at those Velux windows bringing in that natural light. and then you turn right, and then you're into the bedroom. I think this is the main bedroom. You've got 2 velexes, bit of restricted head access, because obviously as you walk forward, your head might just hit about there. So maybe you put something under there for units. Bed comes across here or there, but it's still big enough as a double. Come around this side, and it just shows you what you've got into this room here. And it's just well lit. Even the ensuite, as you're going to see in a second, everything's lit with these lovely big velexes, bringing in natural light. Radiator there, and just a decent size little room here for a bedroom. Come back through, and of course it's going to be ensuite. This hasn't been finished. You're going to have a shower screen and door, bits and pieces. Obviously the shower's there. So as I just come back through here, you can see again that big Velux window bringing in light. That's going to be your walk-in shower, and that's brilliant because it is quite a wide walk-in shower there. Little sink unit, ladder style chrome radiator, and of course low-level WC. But a nice ensuite that will be finished nonetheless. And then you come out into your main bedroom, and you're greeted with those 2 Velux windows. And again, it's light for me. I love a house that's well lit. This one is certainly well lit. So come out of bedroom 1. And as we're here, I'm just going to open up this door. Again, this is unfinished. This will be the bathroom. So you're going to have wash hand basin, low level WC. The same with the natural light. And then there's your panelled bath. And they'll put panelling in there, and they'll finish that off as well. So panelled bath, low level WC, wash hand basin. There should be a radiator. So as I come back into this room, you can see there's a ladder style chrome radiator there. And as we come out, you just greeted with that natural light again. Come out of the bathroom, and then you're left with the bedrooms. And again, radiator, Velux. What you see is what you get here. Just work around here a minute just to show you. You can call this bedroom 2 if you like. Could be bedroom 3. I think they're quite equal in size, or they're not far off anyway. Lovely little landing area. Again, you can see the light from there. I've got to show you again, because I just think it's flooded. You've got it downstairs, and then with the panel from the door, and then up here. And it's such a nice pitch here as well. Really nice. And then let's say this is bedroom 3. You've got your 2 Veluxes in this one. Again, radiator. You put your double bed somewhere. And obviously there's some wiring that needs to be finished. This will be carpeted, I'm told, and the landing areas. It's just that downstairs, I believe, that he's leaving as it is at the moment until we talk about negotiations and take it from there. So let's take a look outside. So just to recap, 3 bedrooms up here, the ensuite from the master and the family bathroom. Let's take a look at the parking again and that rear garden. So as promised, guys, we're outside again. This is the parking area. I just want to walk this way now, because I think this drive is so attractive. Love the gravelled areas outside, love the pitch there. That's from that dining room or study. I just want to show you again as it goes around. This will be your entrance here. And you just come around, and then you're invited to have a look at this property from this angle, because that's what you'll be coming into. This could be a little area. And they're just going down here. Again, nice patio that takes you around the side. And as we walk around here, we're going to take a look at this rear garden. So you park your car up, you come in here. There's only 2 of you, you and the neighbour. Like I said, the right hand side one has been sold already, subject to contract, and that's just going through. And then you've got this lovely patio at the rear, and look at those bifolding doors that will just bring in that light. Magnificent. I mentioned the low-rise bungalows. You know, they're just low-rise here, so you might have some with a dormer up the top, but no one's really going to overlook you here in this garden, so you have got a decent degree of privacy. I love the way the patio just extends right to the width, so left to right to the property. It's enclosed by timber fencing. You could put a little shed in here. I mean, heck, you know, if I use my imagination, which I actually have got one, if you looked at this side of the building, you could even bring this out and extend it. Now, I'm not saying you need to, but as I walk to the garden this side, there's a little bit more here. But if you think about it, that could be an extension, or you could bring out a conservatory. I don't think necessarily you need to do it, but I like just to give people ideas. It's part of the reason why we do these tours, to demonstrate the possibilities of a home and to connect people to it. But all in all, this is a very, very smart 3-bedroom detached, you know, property in a favoured village with no chain. You know what the market's like. There's not going to be a flood of properties coming on. This will be finished, and you can always maybe tweak a couple of things as well. So look, guys, great little property to have in Eden Grove in Whitley. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. It's Nige at Lock and Key. So any questions, feel free to ask. Telephone number is 01225 707 342. And like I say, I hope you've enjoyed this tour, and we look forward to hearing from you guys. Thank you.